Representing the 98th Assembly District of Orange and Rockland Counties, Assemblywoman Annie Rabbitt. Assemblywoman, we're wrapping things up here in Albany. Year-end session issues, among them tax-free zones for businesses, or creating tax-free areas for businesses in and around SUNY systems. Talk to me a little bit about that.
You really can't take it serious since we've been in session since January, way too much time spent in Albany. And the governor's proposal, the last day of session, we're talking about tax-free zones in school, partnering up. Again, I've spoken about it. It doesn't work. You cannot have a partnership that's not fair. It's not fair due to the corporate taxes, the sales tax, and certainly the income tax paid by the employees. I really feel that it's an insult to the businesses that are here and put their sweat and energy into their businesses, and to make sure that they are respected and not just keep coming up with these ideas that are just way out there.
Another one of the issues that the governor seems to be pushing for is the expansion of casino gaming in the state.
Well, casino gambling is not a new issue. It's been coming up for years. There has to be a resolution. There has to be a fair resolution, something that we can manage here in the state of New York without, again, going into an agreement that doesn't work. Economically, a lot of areas are counting on jobs, counting on the growth from casinos, and the state of New York taking a responsibility to make sure that it's operating correctly and fair within the state.
What about cleaning up things in Albany in terms of corruption?
I think the governor is just basically been sitting on his hands, not taking it serious, kind of thinking that it's going to work itself out. Well, that's the kind of attitude that got us in this mess. And when you speak about, how do you clean up Albany, the governor had the power. He should have really been in here right away. He made a lot of promises when he first got elected that his goal was to clean up Albany, and I'm sad to say that Albany is probably at its worst right now, and we don't see the governor being as aggressive as he could be and should be, and it's something that has to be done.
Public financing of campaigns.
Another issue that's dear to our hearts, many of us who really serve the people and work hard for the people, and just think that it's a constant scam and gimmick of taking donations, feeding it into tax dollar money coming back to non-for-profits, the non-for-profits feeding it back to elected officials. It's been going on and on. It really has to be cleaned up and solved, or you're never going to clean up Albany.